Discipline becomes effortless when your vision is crystal clear. You've been told that discipline is the key to success, that if you just try harder, wake up earlier, or push longer, you'll make it. But let me ask you this. Have you ever pushed and still felt lost? Have you ever tried to stay consistent, but felt like something inside you kept breaking? Here's the truth most people miss. You're not lacking discipline, you're lacking clarity. Without clarity, even the strongest efforts scatter and lose focus. Think of your mind as Google Maps. The system is perfect, and it can guide you anywhere, but if you don't know the destination, if you don't input the address, it just sits there, waiting. Clarity is your destination. It's where your energy needs to go. When the target is clear, discipline becomes automatic. It's not a lack of discipline, it's a lack of direction. You can't stay consistent on a path that's unclear. You can't wake up early for a goal that's vague or sacrifice comfort for a dream that's blurry. How can you stay focused when you don't know what you're aiming at? When your goals don't excite you and your why is just a faint whisper? You see others grinding every day, showing up when they don't feel like it, and you think, I wish I had that willpower. But here's the thing no one tells you. Those people aren't superhuman. They just see something you don't. Their path is clear. Their target is locked. Their reason is so strong, it drowns out every excuse. You're not weak. You're just wandering. No one, no matter how disciplined, can sprint full speed through fog. When you hit snooze on your 5 a.m. alarm, when your gym membership collects dust, or when that side hustle fades after a few weeks, it's not because you're broken, it's because your vision is. Of course, discipline feels hard. Of course, motivation fades. You're driving in a storm without a map. Look at the samurai. They didn't train daily out of habit. They trained with purpose. Every move wasn't just practice, it was intention. They weren't just sharpening swords, they were sharpening themselves. Every cut, every stance was tied to something deeper. This is the essence of Bushido, the way of the warrior. Their discipline wasn't a chore, it was sacred because their vision was clear. Honor, mastery, protection, legacy. When the samurai woke before dawn to train in the cold, it wasn't willpower pulling them from bed, it was their identity. It was devotion. Every movement was prayer. They viewed struggle not as an obstacle, but as the forge that shaped their spirit. Resistance wasn't something to fear, it was the pressure that created their strength. Their consistency didn't come from motivation, it came from meaning, a code that ran deeper than comfort or convenience. Discipline without direction is just punishment, but with purpose, discipline becomes power. The samurai didn't strive for consistency, they aimed to become something. That's the difference. Take Kobe Bryant. He wasn't disciplined just because he loved basketball. He had a vision of greatness that others couldn't see. While others slept, Kobe trained at 4 a.m., perfecting the details no one noticed. He didn't need applause, he needed to improve. He practiced the same shot 1,000 times, not because he had to, but because he knew it worked. His vision pulled him, not because it was easy, but because it was clear. People envied the results, but didn't understand the process. Kobe wasn't chasing fame, he was chasing excellence. While others sought recognition, he pursued greatness in the quiet hours when no cameras were around. His discipline seemed effortless because it was rooted in a standard only he set. Now, think about your own life. Do you have a clear vision for where you're going? Not vague goals like, I want to be rich or I want success, but real clarity. Who are you becoming? Why does it matter? What are you willing to sacrifice for it? Most people spend their whole lives chasing shadows. They chase money without knowing why, status without understanding its meaning, or someone else's version of success without ever questioning if it's truly their own. This is why you feel stuck. It's why consistency feels like a battle. You're forcing yourself down a path that doesn't resonate with who you are. Think back to moments when discipline came naturally to you, the times you lost track of time, forgot to eat, or stayed up all night working on something because you couldn't stop. That's what happens when your vision aligns with purpose. That's when your goals aren't just checkboxes, but stepping stones to becoming who you were meant to be. Ask yourself the hard questions. If no one was watching, what would you pursue with everything you've got? What makes you come alive so completely that rejection can't stop you? What truth are you willing to protect, even when it's inconvenient? What version of yourself would make your 10-year-old self proud? Once you know where you're going, discipline becomes automatic. You won't need to drag yourself out of bed. You won't need to stay motivated. You'll just move because you know exactly what you're moving toward. The fog clears, the path becomes visible, and what others call discipline just feels like devotion to you. So, how do you move from foggy goals to a clear direction? Here's your blueprint. 1. Write your warrior statement. Who are you becoming and why? Write it down, say it every morning, make it your focus. Example: I'm becoming a disciplined, focused creator to inspire others, protect my family, and build the life I was meant for. 2. Eliminate distractions. If your goal is sacred, protect your time like it's sacred. Cut out fake friends, negative influences, and mind-draining content. Your vision is your temple. Guard it fiercely. 3. Design your day with purpose. Don't hope to feel productive. Design your day around what matters. Morning, train your body. Midday, take action on your goals. Evening, reflect, read, reset. This is how warriors move. This is how discipline becomes a rhythm, not a fight. You've been calling yourself lazy, wondering why you can't stay consistent, chasing motivation like it's a quick fix. But the problem isn't you, it's the fog around your purpose, your mission. Get still, get clear, and move like your life depends on it. When your vision is sharp, discipline rises with you. You don't beg for it, it follows your clarity. Soon, discipline doesn't feel forced. You become it, not because you're perfect, but because you know who you are and where you're going. Now go, write your vision, sharpen your sword, and walk your path with focus, power, and clarity.